The Japanese Final Fantasy Brave Exvius server is drawing close to their 6th year, and to celebrate, they decided to do the global thing and give someone a Neo-Vision form. By the way, where's Neo-Vision Riser, please and thank you? So we've got 27 different contenders. There are quite a few familiar faces, like Ayaka and Regina, some cool cameos like Duke and Nagi, and then some very old favorites, like Elfrida or Lunera. But as it is Japan, there are some units I don't quite recognize. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Wait, they had something like this? But regardless, every one of these units are a 5-star character with no Neo-Vision Awakened form. So let's take a step back and get to know each of them briefly. This guy we don't know. He's Owl, from Neren's story event, which we also didn't see. This is Ayaka. We all know Ayaka. She also appears in War of the Visions. This is Ari. Apparently she was free, but I have no idea why. This is Alena, who had his own story event and also became this in the Chamber of Arms. Now that's a story. This is Ambi. She appeared in Cleome's story event, which got eaten up by Yigni's pet monster. This is Yego. Mid still doesn't exist, by the way. This is Wilhelm. We're all still waiting for Summer Wilhelm. Prime Opportunity! This is Elnaf, who had its own story event. Sounds familiar? Yeah, because it also ends up in the Chamber of Arms. You wish you could see the story. This is Elfrida, who showed up with the first cloud even though she's a Brave Exvius original. Everyone got her for her Trustmaster reward and literally no other reason. This is Elephim. She knows Mediana, who has her own Neo-Vision Awakened form. Elephim does not like this. This is Audrey, who appears in Kamiya's story event, which doesn't exist. She also appears in story mode, which does exist but no one cares. This is Crimson. He's the inspiration for Rain's sword. He also died. Cool story. This is Emperor Shera. If he gets a Neo-Vision form, he'll have one over his brother. Did you know Jake doesn't even have his own Neo-Vision form? This is Cantalena. She apparently appeared on Eldor King Rain's banner in Japan, but didn't actually have a row, meaning she's just as unknown to the Japanese player base. This is Jiraiya. You probably know his wife Chizuru more. Maybe she'll show up as a partner if he gets a Neo-Vision form. This is Duke, known for dragon slaying and being good friends with Mastermind Zon. This is Nagi. Mid still doesn't exist, by the way. This is Folen. He actually shows up in Emperor Shera's Limit Burst. I'm pretty sure none of you knew that. This is Bruce. He summons an Esper that doesn't exist. Doom Train 1. This is Marie. She actually has another form in the Japanese version that we don't have. This is Minar, who appeared alongside Shoreline Fina and Daisy. But with no story event, no one knows why she exists. This is Lila. She showed up with Sephiroth. I bet you can imagine who was the real favorite there. This is Renora. I don't know why he's so far away from Bruce. This is Luciano, who appears in Poppy's story, which we haven't seen. We did get King Bahimi though. This is Lunera, who had her own story event, which was made into a vision card. Unfortunately, since story events are one-and-done deals in this game, you losers missed out. This is Regina, a well-known finisher and a robot. This is Roy. Unfortunately, he happens to share the same first name as Roy Mustang, so he's often overshadowed on the internet. And in this game. Finally, this is Riser. I hope they bring his Neo-Vision form out for the 6th anniversary. And that's all 27 units. Now, while this is a Japanese thing, you, as a global player, can still influence the vote. Whether or not this matters, who knows, as it's also possible that Global runs the same poll, but with different unit choices. Though of course that's contingent on making it all the way there in the first place. Regardless, to vote, simply visit the link in the YouTube description, and click any of these blue buttons to cast your vote. However, keep in mind that in order to cast your vote, you do need a Twitter account, so give up on spamming, I don't know, Angie for the giggles. Now, apparently you can vote once per day, so if you're really gung-ho about something like this, now's your opportunity to get, I don't know, Lunera a Neo-Vision form. Even if they don't end up appearing in the global version anytime soon, it could still be pretty cool to see a Neo sprite. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Comment below if you plan to participate, and tell me who you're voting for. Even if you don't plan to participate, tell me who you would vote for. Personally, I'd vote for Ayaka, though there are a lot of cool characters here. But seriously, what happened here?